There is something many people will do tonight before they sleep. They will check their phones one last time. They will scroll through social media. They will reply to messages. They will set their alarms for tomorrow. They will make sure their doors are locked and their lights are off. But very few people will do the one thing that may matter more than all of that. The one thing that could bring peace to their heart. The one thing that could make a difference if tonight happened to be their last night on this earth. Because the reality is that none of us are guaranteed another sunrise. Every night people go to sleep expecting to wake up the next morning, yet some never do. And when your soul leaves your body, your wealth will not matter. Your status will not matter. Your followers will not matter. What will matter is the condition of your heart when you return to Allah. Was it a heart filled with faith and sincerity? Or was it a heart carrying years of anger, resentment, and hatred? One of the heaviest things a person can carry is not something in their hands. It is something they carry in their chest. A grudge, a resentment, a wound that never seems to heal. Maybe someone betrayed you. Maybe someone broke your trust. Maybe someone spoke badly about you or caused you pain that you never forgot. And every time you remember what happened, the wound opens again. You replay the situation in your mind. You think about what you should have said. You think about getting even. But while you are carrying that burden, there is something many people fail to realize. The person being harmed the most is not them. It is you. The Prophet ﷺ was insulted, mocked, rejected, and betrayed. Yet he carried one of the purest hearts this world has ever known. He did not allow hatred to take over his heart. And because of that, he lived with a peace that many people spend their entire lives searching for. Today, people are surrounded by comfort, yet cannot sleep peacefully. Their heads rest on soft pillows, but their hearts are restless. Why? Because they are carrying fires within themselves. A fire of anger, a fire of resentment, a fire of revenge. And these fires do not burn the people who hurt us. They burn us. They consume our peace. They consume our happiness. They consume our connection with Allah. We were never created to carry hatred. And what is even more dangerous than losing physical health is losing the softness of the heart. Because when a heart becomes occupied with revenge, it becomes distracted from Allah. A heart filled with grudges has less room for the remembrance of its Creator. This is why Allah describes the believers as those who restrain their anger. The scholars explain that this is the first level. Someone hurts you. Someone wrongs you. Anger rises within you, yet you hold yourself back. But Allah mentions something even greater. Allah praises those who pardon people, those who truly let go, those who remove the grudge from their hearts and free themselves from the burden. And this brings us to the one thing you should do before you sleep tonight, before your head touches the pillow, before your eyes close, before another day of your life comes to an end. Search your heart. Think of every person you still hold something against, every person whose name still brings pain, every person who wronged you. And for the sake of Allah, forgive them. Not because they deserve it, not because what they did was acceptable, but because you want peace, because you want Allah to forgive you, because you do not want to meet Allah carrying a burden that has been poisoning your heart for years. Tonight, set them free. Release the anger, release the hatred, release the resentment, and say, "Oh Allah, I forgive them for your sake. I leave this matter with you. I seek your reward, and I seek your forgiveness." Imagine meeting Allah with a heart free from grudges. Imagine if tonight was your last night, and the final deed written for you was that you forgave someone for the sake of Allah. Do this before you sleep tonight. You may discover that the person who is finally set free is you. And watch how your life begins to change after you do this. Watch how the burden that you have been carrying for years starts to feel lighter. Watch how your heart begins to find peace. Because a heart that lets go of hatred makes room for mercy. A heart that lets go of grudges makes room for the remembrance of Allah. And a heart that forgives for the sake of Allah finds a peace that this world can never give.